Alright, now we have to start the other chain, which begins with level 3 quests. Tingleroot Gorge. That's... well, now to finally leave the marketplace. We've gone from the harbor into the marketplace, and now we're going to go into our first house. House Fairlane. Out of my way, Halfmane. House Fairlane is in the northwest corner. Northwest Market Gate. They're just following me. House Fairlane are the entertainers. And usually elves, some halflings, but mostly elves. There's their big hall. And right behind the big hall are a couple of transport officers. And we want the one that will take us to Tingleroot Gorge. Splinterskull of Vedekar. Am I interested in the Tingleroot Gorge? That's where I'm going. Be sure to speak to Emerald Quall in the tavern. He knows Tingleroot better than anyone. Now I am going to be trying to do all of these adventure areas last. That's how I usually work it. So when you go in the first time, take Emerald Quall here, and that'll allow you to rapid transit out to Tingleroot Gorge's quest chain. But this is our first time, so we're going to have to man up and do it ourselves. So we're going to go out to the Tingleroot Gorge adventure area. Now I'm not going to hit every explorer. As a matter of fact, if I could find a way to avoid all of them, I would. But we can't. So we're starting the explorer area, and I think we have to pick up three. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do a full explorer run. That will have to wait. But we're definitely going to get some kills. There's nothing you can do about that. You peel off to the left, and then you take the first left. We're going to avoid that. That's an explorer area. So maybe we can get away with just two. We need to get Ungers, and we need to get Splinterskull. Little level 9 halfling is doing this right now too. Hopefully they're finishing it up. There's a final quest in this chain's level 7. So we're not going to be finishing this up anytime soon. We got lots and lots to cover. But unfortunately it starts at 3, so 3 to 7. Now this quest chain is kind of neat because it takes place in only 2 dungeons. The first one's repeated quite a few times. Keep having to go through it. But it gets progressively harder and harder. This first quest is just a taste. It's like I'm gonna make a crass joke, but I won't. I'm sure that if my videos ever became popular, one of you will put that crass joke in here. I have faith in the internet to do both the right thing and the wrong thing. And they'll always do whichever one's funnier. The internet's all about the lulz. Might even get a rare encounter. Just one rare encounter here. Did we get it? The answer is no. My goodness. No, we did get it. There he is. Dang it. Alright, well. One of the rare encounters you can get is at the Hobgoblin Outpost, where you can get Jarrett. head of Splinterskull. Or commander, not head. Obviously, El Jefe is the Jefe. That's also an explorer area, but I know how to get around it, so we can still collect our loots. Oh, maybe, do I have it? Yeah, there we go. The, just to cover it, the explorer area is that Hobgoblin Ram over there. That's a battering ram, not a Dodge truck. Just thought I'd clarify that. So far there's no modern world product placement in here yet. With the exception of some puns on some movies. Alright. Now just because I had a thing about any of the adventure area linking quests like travel to Meridia or find Ungers, just to fix any possible bugs, they gave you quest rewards for that. So we're going to go ahead and take the mission. Just get the Skuller's attention, go in and kill a few of them. I'll take the core staff because it's the lightest. I'm an elf, I can't carry that much, come on. A couple of full plates, what would I use them for? Well, I'm a cleric. They want to give me cleric, but I'm a different type of cleric. I'm wearing light armor. Got dex modifier, gonna take some mobility and some dodge. Well, maybe there is. There's dodge, there's rams. Put in steeds and call them chargers. This would be a very Mopard. You know, maybe the Middle Ages was very Mopard themed. I don't know. Alright. So we got our two explorer areas. Unger's back there in the entrance of Splinterskull. They just revamped the art for this. This is much cooler than it used to be. Well, very much more Splinterskullish. Alright, so we're going to go in, we're going to do the mission First Strike. And all we have to do is kill 20 hobgoblins. Right? Yep, 20 hobgoblins. It would be nice if the first things you encountered were hobgoblins. But first we have to make it through the cavern's protectors. Okay, in this case, a Black Widow and a spider from each side. Yep, there they are. We're all just one big, happy spider family. Now we have a whole new set of collectibles to collect, including some that are worth considerable amounts of plat. Actually, the Great Flow's flag would be a better choice because it's blunted ammunition. So they shouldn't split. A bruised spore pod. Now, after the fourth quest in the chain, a second mushroom will appear there. I guess it's supposed to take you a while. I mean, a whole mushroom grows. If you can kill him quickly, you can't ring the bell. A pretty serious blow. I am not going to mix it up with these guys. I'm focusing on ranging, so that's a fool's errand. They can get pretty swarmy. Now, everything is counted in this dungeon. It is possible to get ransacked, but you have to kite like a whole bunch of stuff because you have to get everywhere. And we ain't gonna do it. We're just gonna go in here. There's no way to get conquest because you can't kill enough dudes. You can actually go throughout this entire dungeon from the get-go, including the storehouse rooms if you have lockpick. The bad news is that means it all counts for XP. So the only way to get ransack is to go throughout the entire mission and break all the breakables. All of them. Not just the ones before you get to your 20th guard. So I'm not going to do it. No point. Scholarly notes. I usually like to get silver flame hymnals out of that one. The other good thing you used to get out of that one, I believe, was house sealed letter, I think it was, for wands of cure serious wounds. I don't get those anymore. In fact, it's really hard to get wands. Did I get tripped? Yep. Okay. Everything will hunt you down. Don't worry about recalling. I don't think anything can recall in this mission. I've had oozes follow me from that ooze area all the way. Well, I killed him with a blade trap in the second caverns, to tell you the truth. Kind of funny watching him get all hacked up, splitting, and try it sometime. Kind of have to be careful when you lure them around the corner leading up to it, but it's well worth the lulls. These wolves are very, very fast. We'll go back in, throw our signal switch. And the second time you come in here, in the next mission, they'll be all up there sleeping. I guess this is the barracks or something. We'll get the Slayer. Well, let me get the Slayer. We'll work him down a bit. There's Hobgoblin Killer. See, despite the fact that this takes place in a dungeon, there's still lots of opportunities for ranging. They're nice, big, broad, long corridors. Kite this one back the way down, on the way down. Well, he's close enough to get some shots in. Now we gotta kill one more guy. Guess what? Any door we open ain't gonna have just one guy. Gonna have one guy. So even though it says kill 20, it's more like kill 24. Suck it up, Cupcake. So that was first strike. You versus the hobgoblins. And you have won. And just recall out. Or if you're in a big role-playing guild, you can run all the way back. It's up to you. You're in charge. It's all up to you. Talk to Chief Ungears to advance the quest. Do you have any more work for me? And it's a 7-part quest. I'm going to say he's going to say yes. Alright, so his rivals have captured some people. It's up to you to go free them. Boy. You have access to some low-level augments. I recommend this bow. It's pretty nice. We're going to be moving on to a sonic bow soon. It used to be that you held levels all the time. Now you take them because you need the advancement points in your enhancement trees. So we're back inside Splinterskull. It's the same map. Some of the enemies are the same. But we've got to rescue the 5 prisoners for Splinterskull. We're going to go in just a little farther. Now, since we're going to go in a little farther and we're going to do a couple of extra things, we're probably going to try for ransack here because I think we can get everything. No. I forgot about that. Some of those boxes are right by the main gate. I mean, I could go get them, but it's a lot of time for not a lot of reward. We'll go for Vandal. I can get Vandal. Guess I should have switched to the blunted ammunition, but that's okay. Alright, Bruce Spore Pod. Our bag is full. I really should get the other bag out of the bank. No, I think I've got both bags. Once again, we've got the Hobgoblin guards. I'm going to try this time. If I was a pure ranger, I already have mini shot, and I could definitely do it. But I won't pick up mini shot as a ranging cleric until level 7? Level 9. I saw there should be race-restricted bonus feats. The elves are really all about the ranging. Over here are some spiders and an ad pack. Don't web me. House seal butter. Those used to be so awesome. Especially for rangers. Because they get wands that cure serious wounds, which they can use. At a much lower level than I believe than they actually get the spell. Even if not, the ranger has so little spell points that you want whatever you can get away with. I don't want to fight these guys like this. I hate it when you have an attack and it deals one less than needs to kill them. It was all like, couldn't you have given me that one? So they've closed the portcullis again, but the forces are slightly depleted. Instead of having 4 wolves in here, they only had 1. Always miss that turn. But as you can see, now we have hobgoblins over here where we didn't. So this side's more heavily defended. And they're all up there, and they're throwing little knives. And my bow and arrow does far more damage than the little knives. So we got this, you know. Definitely an unfair fight there. My favorite kind when it's in my favor. And we're trying to break things. I want to say there's 1 or 2 barrels up here. There's one up there. Yeah, but we'll range it. I don't want to bother with that. Alright. So we've opened the portcullis again. There's our friend Mr. Hobbos Slayer. Must have critted the ordinary guard. He folded pretty quick. Geez, that great axe has a considerable range. Your range and their range are not the same. This definitely favors the server side. Or in translation, the mobs. There's no lag buffer or anything like that. Or none that I can see. Now this one goes straight forward, so I can get the keys to the storehouses first. Down to the Hobgoblin Warden, who will drop the storehouse keys. You can see the distance. There's your lag distance right there. That right now. 1, 2, 3, about 4 steps. So if they're within 4 steps of you, they're actually next to you and can hit you. Just saying. Seems to be the way it works out. This is the warden's room. There's one prisoner here. And that's the second part of the caverns, which we are not going to go into. I mean, we could. I'm pretty sure I could handle it, but... You have rescued one of the prisoners. We are not going to rescue all the prisoners right when we see them because we are going for the for Vandal bonus. We're at 42 and not even to mischief yet. So the 2 prisons are obviously onto each side. We've kind of seen a hint of one. This is just a restaurant. Nice of them to give you one. We'll throw open the doors to the prison. Each prison has its own storeroom. And on this mission, each storeroom has its own set of weapons boxes. And, more importantly, a chest. Hey, preventing the hobgoblins from enjoying their loot's one thing, but getting loot of your own, that's a whole different thing. We want that loot. Looty loot. You can also pick these locks. So, part of the optional is to destroy all the weapons crates. Barrels don't count today, just the ones that say weapons crate. But I got the barrel because we're going to be going for Vandal. And we got the mischief. Alright. Now, the prisoners are kept inside, surprise, surprise, cells. Sounds like he needs killing. Yeah, we already did that part. Is this the... yeah, this is one of the neat little things down here. Okay, we're gonna go rescue this prisoner here, or we think. There are a bunch of scorps down here. Challenge rating 6. This could be a little tough. Hopefully I'll get a stun. So I'll be healing at 75% just to make sure my health stays up. I'll probably lose some constitution from the scorp poison. Alright, we'll open this up to rescue the guy. Easy now. Oh, it's too late. The scorpions have stung him too many times. But he warns you about something even more dangerous than the scorpions. So he doesn't count. We didn't rescue him. He died. That'll come into play in later missions. check over here. Sometimes I forget to break. Nope. Okay. So let's get the other storehouse, or the other prison and storehouse. And bar and grill. I like how they add acid damage to these guys. They used to have a bigger crit range. When they changed crits, they added acid to these guys because they were hitting a little bit less often with their crits. Now, our prisoners are in here, but if we release them, the mission ends. And we still haven't hit Vandal. And I think we can do it. Alright, this is the other warehouse. So this one's not guarded by any Hobo, it's guarded by this trap right here, see? But if you time it right and you have good balance, you just run right down the middle, right down the diagonal. Yep, we got Vandal. Got the bonus chest. Small replenishment of my arrows. It's only worth 90 points. It used to be much bigger back in the day. Not bigger in the terms of it was a better reward, but bigger in the terms of, hey, 90 XP, we need all the XP we can get. Now, if you really want a challenge, you can go down there and fight the spiders. I don't usually anymore. But you can. Probably do it on a later run through. But for now, we've got all the bonuses we're going to get, so we might as well finish out and end the recording. Alright, we have rescued the prisoners. We will report back to Chief Ungers. Tell him what a good job we're doing. Chief Ungers, what do we do next? So we're going to kill his 3 tacticians. And now we are going to, because of where the tacticians are, the next time we go through here, we will go through the entirety of the first half of Splinterskull Fortress. I recall. When you recall from here, you end up at the one-eared bugbear tavern. Yeah, one-eared, not one-eyed. One-eared bugbear tavern. And you need to get back to civilization. You just talk to Splinterskull here. And he will take you back to House Fairlane. Alright, well that was Tangle Route 2, the rescue the prisoners. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.